Hey everybody, it's Chloe Demir of Save the Victor Rule. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And today we are going to be playing with, it finally made it to Canada, made it to my drugstore, About Face. So if you want to see the products that we got, the look we create, you're in the right place, and you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. So color me surprised when I was out shopping with one of my besties. We went and took photos with Santa on Instagram, and I had to get some gift cards and a few other little things for Christmas. And then I went into a drugstore, Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a major drugstore chain here in Canada and in BC. We have several. We have London Drugs, we have Shoppers Drug Mart, we have Rexall, but Shoppers Drug Mart is always one I've known since I was a kid. Anyways, we were just kind of looking around through some stuff. My friend was needing colored mascara, so we went to makeup. And then as I turned the corner, what did I see? I saw an About Face display. It's been a few times where I've gone on the website, put some stuff in, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. The cost, the shipping, the whatever, the exchange, too expensive. But I saw these. I just got Christmas bonus, which 99.9% of it is going to bills, but I thought I'd get myself one little treat and we're going to do About Face. So of course I had to pick up, and these are the things that were kind of viral, kind of on TikTok. Everybody was really liking these. I just watched a video. It was so funny. I was switching on videos last night and Hope Scope was doing 10 of the weirdest or whatever makeup items, and she was doing a look using all these things that she saw on TikTok, and About Face was one of them, and it was these. I think she also had the green, and then she had a blue. Anyways, and she had done a look, so I thought that was hilarious that I had just bought these, and then I see Hope Scope doing it, so it's funny. So I bought the, here, let me put glasses on so I can read it to you properly. So this is the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paint. This one is in the shade called Vertigo Flowers. Interesting name. Yeah, that is definitely the same one that she got. So it just comes in this clear packaging, and then you just open it up. I have to see if it's recyclable or anything. But anyways, and then you've got this matte, really cool component here. And then there was the, again, About Face. Oh yes, they are also cruelty free, Leaping Bunny approved. Yes, it looks like the package is recyclable. And this is the Fractal Eye Paint, and it's a glitter mouse mouse glitter mousse eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Augmented Reality. And again, of course, it is the same thing. It is this plastic case. At least they don't make it too hard to get into. And then instead of being a matte case, we've got this, and there you've got your About Face logo. I think so. So they also had lip glosses, lip oils, and I think a liquid lip. But except for like my obsession with Dose of Colors ones, I'm not into colored lips so much anymore. I do have a whack of them and I do like them, but bullets are my favorite. So I did pick up one of their, again, About Face, and it is their Paint It Matte Lip Color. This one in the shade Not Your Baby. Oh, I think she might have picked that one up too. So anyways, I got that. And then they, of course, are keeping pretty consistent with their components. So except for, you can tell with the lipstick, they have a frosted one, so you can definitely tell the difference between your eyeshadows and your matte eyeshadows, your shiny eyeshadows, and your lip product. And I thought, well, we might as well get one of their lip pencils as well. Again, the same type of packaging. Does this one have... this one, yeah, they all have a kind of what the color should be, and then a little sticker. And then this one is, oh, this one is really hard to read. Hold on. Oh, there we go. This one is Midnight Seduction. So we've got that there. So let's go into the little box here. Well, this one might be slightly more difficult to open because it's not that big, so it's hard for me to get my fingers in there. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. And then we have the lip pencil. And then they also had a liquid blush. And then they had these ones here, the Cheek Freak Blush Balm. And I've been really liking blush balms. I've been obsessed with the ones from It's Likely Makeup. I have some from a few other brands. So I thought since we were going to do a bright green look, I would stick to something more neutral. And here is that. And plus, you know, I like orangey corally ones as well. Oh, nothing's falling out, is it? Okay. So there we go. That is really cute. And yeah, it's was it 10 grams of product, and they are made in Italy. This one has, I don't know if all of them, I think all of them should have a shelf life attached. This one is for 12 months. Does everything else have a date on it? I can't tell, not on there, I don't see a date. Maybe because it's a balm. Yeah, that's fine, that's fair enough. Okay, so now that we've discussed what we've got and what we're gonna play with, I did my base. I didn't see any highlighters. I didn't even see a section for them, so I don't know if they make them or we just didn't get them. So I thought I would just use my favorite one that I've been panning. I do have a backup, my Solar Sailor by Kaleidos, and yeah. Let's go. So first I was going to do, the only green eye primer I have is a really dark green. I didn't think that would work. Then I was going to use a yellow one, but I think I'm just going to use my neutral P. Louise base. Let's just make sure we're not trying to add too much color. Oh, I thought I had grabbed my concealer brush, but I'm just going to use a little bit anyways. So we'll just pat it on with a smaller brush, and then we'll use our finger to blend it in. It's funny, the birds have been quiet all morning, and as soon as I start filming, Willow is on a tear. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm talking, but it's been pretty quiet this morning until I started filming. Alrighty, so we got ourselves our eye primer on, and I'm using my Kiss Mirror, and whole story there. Maybe I'll talk about that in a second. All right, so we're gonna go with our green one here, and again, I've already forgotten. It is called Vertigo Flowers. So I'm not quite. So what I've been seeing people doing, and I think I'm gonna do one eye at a time because I might have heard somewhere back in the day that they go kind of fast. So I'm just gonna do one eye first. So I'm gonna pop the paint on like so. I'm going to grab me a floofy floofy-ish brush. If I can get there before it dries. And then we're just going to blend that on there. I am not always the best with liquid shadows, and not that I have tons of them, so I can't say that I've compared so many or whatever. But like the video that Hope Scope got the TikTok from, the girl did this crazy beautiful blue look. But I'm going out to a Christmas market that has very bad reviews apparently. We decided to go, and then we read the reviews and we're like, oh dear. We thought, oh, what the heck, let's go out, check it out, expectations managed, and maybe we can get ourselves a pretzel or something. We'll see. It's at the shipyards on the North Shore here. So far this is going on really nicely. Oh, I went a bit too far over. So I was, because I was going to go see Santa at the last minute, I decided to put on nails. These are from Glamnetic. They do hold on like crazy. So I did a full set. I'm just going to pop on a little bit more. I think the one nail on this pinky, I might have picked a size that was a little bit too small, because for some reason, just that one nail hurt so bad, and it was like radiating across, and it just seemed to get worse through the day. So when I got home, like after like 5-6 hours, and before using these type of nails, they'd always pop off like hour in, not even out of the house. But they lasted, I think it was about five hours when I got home, but I had to, and then I made it another hour, and I couldn't take the radiating pain from that one nail. So I took it off, and then and maybe another 2-3 hours later, I was washing off makeup and doing some stuff. I popped my thumbnail off. This one was the first one I put on, and I don't think I put on enough glue, because just because I already had 2 off, I was going to take them off. These 2 are just not coming off. And anyways, I managed to get these ones off quite easily. These 2, I know because I had issues getting this one on that I had to really, really press to get it on. So it is really staying. I'm working my hardest to try and get them off so I have like no nails instead of just 2 nails. But so let's just say that yes, Glamnetic, they hold like a motherfucker. So unless you're doing something really hard, like you know, they might pop off depending on the glue. But if you're just just normally living your life and not doing anything super crazy, they seem to hold really well. So I think, and I use their glue instead of the tabs because I read that if you use the tabs that they could last 3 or 4 days tops, but if you use the glue it could be up to a couple weeks. I think up to 3 weeks maybe, because your nails grow too. But yeah, they hold. But I'm desperately trying to at least get this one more off before I go because it hurts now for me picking at it, and I don't care if I leave the pinky one. I always like my pinky nails the best. Alrighty, so this is looking really nice. I'm not seeing anything like cracking or weirdness. It's starting to dry it down, so it's not like super tacky. I'm not feeling like my eyelids are sticking to themselves, so that is good. So I've got some high hopes for that. We'll see how it goes through the whole day, and then if because I'm not going to edit till later, so if it's really crazy, I might do a after when I come back look, and then we'll see how it is held up the whole thing. So then we also got this glittery one because I do like a little bit of shine on my lid. And then again, this one was the augmented reality. So in this really nice packaging here. And then let's see. Alrighty, so I'm going to think for this one, I'm just going to use a flat brush and I'm going to grab some because I'm going to just try how it looks, bringing it on the inner part. I'm not sure if I want to drag it all the way over, but let's see. If I get any. Oh, that's really pretty. It's a little sticky. It is supposed to be like a glittery one, but it's not feeling like glitter at the moment. But it looks like they're really fine glitter, like a very fine. If it is like super, 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 super fine. Alrighty. Ooh, I think I'm going to do the whole lid in it. Yeah, that were really pretty. Ooh, I like that. Alright, but I am going to still use the brush. I just don't want to take a chance of having the other color mix in. Ooh, this is really pretty. Okay, I can see why these... Ooh, we may need to buy some more. Alright, maybe I'm finding actually a liquid eyeshadow that I really like. Like I said, I don't have too many. I bought one from Smashbox a few years ago for Halloween, and it did pretty good. And again, it's me, right? So it could also mean it's just how I do the application or whatever, or primers. But I just find, and then I've tried a couple other ones. I think e.l.f. before, but this one I'm seeming to really like this formula so far. Wow. Yeah, I think. Can't remember if About Face has 2 brands, if there's one that was drugstore and one that was it a different brand? I don't know. But anyways, getting stuff to Canada sometimes is always a pain in the butt. So it's not a lot of times, especially when brands are starting out, they may not have the best contract for shipping. You don't always can get the best deals, so I can understand how sometimes it's expensive, so it's not always a brand's fault, but I don't want to pay exorbitant amounts of shipping and then duty. So it is really nice that we actually have a product that we can get here in Canada. Oh, this is really pretty. Yeah. Alrighty, so far this is a win, but like I said, I'll probably come back and do an aftermath and we'll see how it holds out. I might do some liner and stuff after as well. Alright, so those are the eye paints there. And of course, like I said, if I'm gonna try a color, I'm gonna try a color that I use a lot and a color that I love, and of course that is green. Alrighty, so next up, let's do our blush here. So this again is a balmy blush. There weren't any samples or anything, so I was just kind of going by color. And I have like, oh, it goes on very colorful on the finger, but oh, there we go. All right, so this looks like one that you can probably have to build up. But I do sometimes I want a more neutral blush and I don't have too many. So I just grabbed one of my favorite blush brushes and we're going to try it with a brush. I was going to bring a sponge, but again, I've been seeing a lot of people using for the balms actually using a brush. And I usually use a sponge, but we're going to go and try and do how I've been seeing people use these and see if that makes a difference or goes on more opaque. And oh, this is pretty. This might be one that's going to have to be buildable. I'm getting a little bit more on now. There we go. Because it's a balm, you do want to blend it into the skin because you want it to look like it's your skin, not so much that you put blush on your face. Okay, compared to a few other, I have the P. Louise blush balms as well, which definitely have a little bit more color than these do, but this is doing pretty good. I mean, it could be, there we go, we're seeing some color. But I do like the feel of it. It is balmy, but not greasy, so that's nice. It just has a nice slick feel to it. Definitely try, like they had like a really pretty purple, there's some really nice like corally shades, pinky shades, purple shades. I think they had a red one as well, but I didn't want to get a reddish one because I've been really liking the one from It's Likely Makeup. I've been using, well, actually all three of the shades that I got, but I've been really actually using the red one quite a bit. So I thought, let's try to get something a little bit more corally. P. Louise ones I have are pretty pink, and then there's another brand I have that they're a little bit more in this color family, but a little brighter. So I think this was the right pick for today. And then we'll see when I buff after how this holds up. But right now, I think that's pretty. What do we think? Alrighty, so there is our balm blush. And again, this was in the shade, oh, I didn't maybe mention it before. It's in the shade Raunchy. So there you go. These have some very fun names. So before we do the lips, I'm going to go into a little bit of my Solar Sailor because I can't live without a highlighter. I'm bougie like that. Just going to place it and then I thought the yellow would go. At first I was going to grab my Rare Beauty green one, but I thought the yellow would go really nice and not take away from or compete with the green. And plus I love this highlighter so much. Look at that. Okay, so last but not least for us to try here are the lip products. So again, I have the lip pen. Whoa, don't break that. Lip pencil. Do they have the color on here as well, or do I have to grab the box? Because you know, memory is Midnight Seduction. Alrighty, so now, so it is a nice typical lip pencil that you sharpen. I think this is a nice color. I think those two work really well together. I will also admit when I was picking this stuff up, I didn't have my glasses on. I just picked green and then I thought things that looked neutral. So I didn't go by names or anything. Just what I thought the colors looked like. View the display. Oh yeah, that's good. This is a nice neutrally shade. And I don't have a lot of neutral lip liners either. I think most of the ones I have are red or pink. Okay, so this goes on really nice. It's nice and smooth. It's not too emollient, but it's not feeling dry. Baby powder soft. So there we go. And then we have the lip one. So I thought this was a bullet, so I guess I'm wrong. So it is a liquid lip. I forgot to mention that because I think maybe the other one was lip gloss, lip oil, but just the way the component looked, I thought maybe it was a lipstick, but it's not, but that's okay. So here we are. Let's pop that on. So this is supposed to be like a mousse. Yeah, it is moussey. Not as moussey as the Dose of Colors. Minty. Okay, I picked the right color. I like it. It's a little bit darker. Maybe I'll lower the lights a bit. It's a teeny bit darker than what you're seeing here. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Ooh, it is. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it is moussey. A little less so than the dose of colors. Do you like this component size? I think it's really good. It'd be good in your purse. Alrighty, so and there is that. So we're gonna let this all dry down. I'm going to go and I think some mascara. I might put on some eyeliner, put on some earrings. Then we'll come back, buff, see how this all dries down, and then we can have some final thoughts for now. All right, we'll be back. Update time. So it is now 2:45. So this has been on since 9:30 this morning. And the eye look is still holding up. The blush is holding up. The lips, I did have some fries and did have something to drink, so I just left it as it is. And it's patching a little bit here, but that is really good. So it would have just needed a little bit of a touch up. So I think, and there's nothing splitting, I think these products are a win. I think I will definitely want to get some more of these and maybe another blush. So there we go. On to the end of the video. We're back. All I did was put on a little bit eyeliner, a little bit of mascara. I buffed. Oh, I just remembered I forgot to set my face, so there we go. So, I mean, it's only been half an hour or whatever, but the lips dried down. They're not too dry. That's nice. Yeah, a little bit. You can feel slightly that you've got lipstick on, but not a lot, so that is cool. So we'll see how long it is. There'll be a wear test, how it wore just before or just after the outro here. So we're liking that. Even with a little buff, we still managed to keep our color here. It is very light. Again, I have a feeling you could build this up a little bit more if you want, but it is definitely more of a flush of a color. But we will lower the lights in 1 second. Yes, there must be a very fine glitter in there because the eyeliner went over nicely, but I had to go and retouch a spot or two because it like skipped a teeny bit because it was going over something glittery, but it was very, very fine. When I've used some other ones, sometimes it's like really needing to go over, so that is cool. And I'm not feeling any sticky or nothing, so it's dried down really nice. We'll see if there's any transfer, but it doesn't feel like it's going to. I think so far so good, but we will see. So let's quickly lower some lights here a little bit. And then you can see that I have, when you look at this side, that there is a little bit of color, but you still can see the nice green. So there we go. So far I'm saying I would definitely like to pick up some more of these. Again, I really like this, but I'm kind of getting out of liquid lip, so I'm very happy with the shade I got. They did have 2 versions of red, but the really, really dark red that I was tempted for, they were already sold out. Christmas red. You know how it goes. So I thought neutral would be the next best option. So there we go. And I don't have a lot except for Dose of Colors neutral liquid lips. I do have, because of my Propa Beauty, which is one of my favorite lipstick brands of all time, some neutrals through there. But I'm definitely embracing the neutral lip business, especially if you want to do a bright eye. This is, of course, a simple everyday going outside eye. Oh, did I get a little on my teeth? So there we go. So I hope you like this. Have you tried About Face? Please let me know and what you think. Anyways, that's it from me today. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and try brands together. It may be a bit better late than never, but here we are. Alrighty, that's it. Have a good day. Behave. Make good choices. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.